What's going on, man? I'm coming out here to do a little review on this new Avet SX G2 I just got. That's what the box looks like. It's the G2 series from the Avet SX, the 5.3. Let's see what it looks like. So this is the G2 right here, the 5.3. This one, compared to the last ones that I have, the G1s, the reason I bought this thing is because of this new ratchet system it has for the level wind. Like, I think it's pretty badass. Like, I think this thing is a game changer. You know, when you want to get an accurate, precise amount of, you know, drag power that you want to set on your reel, this thing really makes a difference. You know, I seen a buddy of mine have it, and I was like, man, I gotta get one of these. You know, I have a Raptor, I have an SX Raptor, so this is what it reminds me of, but it's a lot cheaper. And I don't really need the MC cast that most of these come with, you know, to adjust, you know, your casting. Kind of like if you got a bait caster and you want to put on some brakes or whatever. See, I don't need all that, so I figured this is like the perfect reel for me. I haven't tried it out yet. This is brand new, just got it out of the box. Comes with the oil and, you know, the little clasp, the clamp down there with the screws or whatever if you want to clamp it onto your rod. The differences from the old G1 to this new G2 is the power, you know, the drag power. It went from, I think, 14 pounds of drag to 20 pounds of drag on these new G2s. And, you know, it's the same thing, all metal body, aluminum handle with the rubber football grip on here. And man, so far it looks sick. I like the feel to it. It's lightweight. Don't remember exactly how much it weighs, but it's the same thing as the G1s. The weight, I'm guessing, you know, maybe got even lighter. I was reading some specs on this thing. It says that it can hold 400 feet of 50-pound braid. I know a lot of guys like to run braid. I personally like to run 20-pound P-line right here. 20-pound P-line. That's what I run. Either this or Maxima. Because it just, to me, I like running mono. I like the stretch to it, I guess. I don't really know. This reel, I got it for $275. I know you can get it anywhere, Guns and Fishing or whatever, or Tackle Warehouse, or whatever, wherever you buy your reels from. So this is a $275 reel. I haven't set it out just yet, but I'm sure I'm gonna be satisfied with this little G2. I mean, it's small, compact. It doesn't weigh much, and man, I know it's got the power to handle the sturgeon that I go out there to look for. It's a little bit more narrow on the inside from the last one, just a tiny bit. So I'm guessing that for the mono, you know, 20-pound, I used to be able to probably put like 200 yards of line. I'm guessing I can probably put, like I said, it retails at $275. This is the Avet G2 SX 5.3, 8-ball bearings, all metal body, aluminum handle, rubber football grip. And setup. I'm gonna come back with some line on it and I'll show you guys what it looks like. Alright, so here we have it. It's fully spooled up. Now, I was a little wrong when I said it can potentially hold 230 to 250 yards of 20-pound mono. But if you can tell real closely up in there, you'll see that I didn't spool it completely all the way, because when the line does get wet, it tends to expand a little bit. So, but I did spool a little bit more than 300 yards. As you can see, this was a brand new 20-pound, 600 yard spool of P-line, extra strong ultraviolet, and you can tell I did some damage, a little more than 300 yards for sure. You know, that's impressive for the small size of this reel. A 17-ounce reel. I mean, this thing it's fitting nice with my Seeker Stealth. There's my Stealth. This is the 15 to 25-pound Seeker Stealth. Now people say, man, every time they see me fishing somewhere, like, you don't think that's too light a tackle for the sturgeon you're hunting? And I'm like, bro, you gotta watch my videos. I catch them all day on the 806, on the Blue Lightning Seeker. That's 12-pound, you know, rating. It's all about how you fight a fish, you know. Of course, you don't want to wear out the sturgeon too much fighting him for an hour, and then, you know, you can't even revive him and he ends up dying. No, not at all. I get a big sturgeon in less than 5 minutes most of the time, you know. Unless he's a really, really big one, then it takes me like 10. Nice as looks. Looks great, and I know it's gonna handle great. Lightweight, compact. This is gonna be the killer right here. I'm gonna see if I can get like 70, 80 sturgeon, all catch and release. I'm gonna be hitting Crockett, my favorite spot we were just at last week, or a couple days ago after Christmas. And I'm gonna definitely be in the San Pablo Bay. That's my spots, my go-tos. But yeah, here it is, man. My Avet G2 531, and I know this thing cranks up 38 inches, 36 to 38 inches per crank. So this thing's a beast. It's like a little beast, you know. Later on, I'll do a review on my my Accurate. I just got an Accurate Valiant BV2. You guys will see that one too.